What happens when accusations of gamesmanship, medical timeout controversy, and heavy rain collide in one of tennis's biggest matches of the year? That's exactly what unfolded in the explosive Italian Open semi-final between Jannik and Daniil Medvedev, a match filled with drama, arguments, suspicious injury treatment, and even criticism aimed at the umpire. And in the middle of all this chaos, Casper Ruud quietly benefited the most. Here's everything that happened. The match started exactly how many expected. World number 1 Jannik Sinner looked unstoppable early on, dominating the opening set and taking it 6-2 against Daniil Medvedev. At that stage, it looked like another routine victory for the Italian. But Medvedev had other ideas. The Russian completely changed momentum in the second set, fighting back with incredible resilience to win it 7-5, forcing a deciding set and turning the match into a thriller. Then came the first major controversy. As the third set began, Sinner appeared to be struggling physically and requested a medical timeout. However, Medvedev wasn't convinced. The Russian complained to the umpire because Sinner seemed to be receiving treatment on both quads. Something critics suggested looked more like cramp treatment than an actual injury. Why does that matter? Because under tennis rules, players cannot take medical timeouts specifically for cramps. Commentator Jamie Murray openly supported Medvedev's frustration. He said Sinner appeared to be getting treatment for cramping while even drinking pickle juice, something many athletes use to help relieve cramps. Murray argued this type of situation happens frequently in tennis and suggested players often know how to work around the rules. Former British number 1 Tim Henman echoed similar thoughts. Henman said players understand how to manipulate gray areas in medical timeout rules to receive treatment and recover physically during matches. Still, despite Medvedev's complaints, the umpire allowed treatment and play continued, at least for a while, because the second controversy was just getting started. Rain chaos stops play. With Sinner leading 2-6, 7-5, 4-2 in the deciding set, heavy rain started pouring onto Campo Centrale in Rome. Sinner immediately warned the umpire that the court was becoming slippery and dangerous. But umpire Aurélie Tort initially refused to suspend play. That decision shocked commentators. Jamie Murray couldn't believe players were being forced to continue, despite worsening conditions. He called the situation unheard of, saying most umpires are usually extremely cautious with rain interruptions. The rain became even heavier during the next point. Eventually, common sense prevailed. Play was finally suspended and court covers were brought out. Even Tim Henman admitted stopping the match was the correct decision, because conditions had become unsafe. At the moment play stopped, Sinner was leading 6-2, 5-7, 4-2, advantage Medvedev on serve, meaning everything was still to play for. The unexpected winner, Casper Ruud. While Sinner and Medvedev battled controversy, injuries, and rain, Casper Ruud was probably smiling. The Norwegian cruised through his semi-final with a dominant 6-1 victory, booking his place in the Italian Open final with minimal effort. And because of delays, Sinner or Medvedev could end up having less recovery time before the championship match. That gives Ruud a potential advantage. Sometimes in tennis, timing changes everything. This semi-final had absolutely everything. Momentum swings, medical timeout controversy, Medvedev accusing Sinner indirectly of exploiting rules, umpire criticism, heavy rain delays, and a huge opportunity opening up for Casper Ruud. Now the big question is, was Medvedev right to question Sinner's treatment? Or was Sinner simply battling through genuine physical issues? Drop your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoy tennis drama, match analysis, and breaking tennis news, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates. Thanks for watching.